So since the high lift jack didn't work out, I'm going to use a 20-ton hydraulic press. So because the hydraulic press is a little bit taller than our high lift jack, we'll have to recut, put another cut on the top side there to give it plenty of room to fit in. Same thing we did before, just really taking our time, be careful, and cut no deeper than we need to. Okay, so we got the 20-tonner in there, and I even kind of carve out a little hollow right there, make sure that it gets back in there as far as possible. It looks like we got plenty of room. This is a pretty big jack. We have a good base plate, that's not going to go anywhere, so we'll use the aluminum to spread the weight so we don't just punch the jack up into the wood. And now this is going to give us a much more controlled ability to move it nice and slow. Let's see if 20 tons will push this Grand over. Now there are specialty jacks and tools designed for this. I'm trying to show you how to use stuff that you are going to most likely have around the home. Hear the cracking. I can feel it moving with my hand. Now it's not the time to get in a hurry. We don't want to break our hinge wood. Just feeling it go over nice and slow. Timber! I always like to take a look at what happened here and kind of see, you can see what you did right, what you did wrong. But you see the importance now of that hinge wood, why you don't want to cut into that, because that's what holds the tree. That's what holds it all the way down, keeps it from twisting or spinning or barber chairing or doing something that's unpredictable. That's real good right there. We've got a nice, even, good about 2.5 to 3 inches of holding wood even all the way across, and that just holds it, just carries it right on down. That's why you never, never, never cut through that. But everything went well. It went right where we gunned it. I wanted it to fall right alongside that tree right there. Let's just see, we're a little bit bright there. Off the trail, out of the way, easy to get to. And there we've got another good bit of firewood. Quite a bit of force there on that piece of aluminum. Piece of steel would be a little bit better, but that'll work. Whatever you have, something that's somewhat got some thickness to it. So it's really nice to be back in the woods. I guess this is my favorite type of video to do. This is where I'd rather be, the forestry type of stuff and working. I'd prefer to be doing it out here with Mrs. W and Jack. And we haven't. A lot of people ask when we were just in Pennsylvania this weekend for the meet and greet and the Mother Earth News Fair, and ask, how come you don't do that stuff anymore, and how come, the channel, we'd like to see some more of that. And there's a couple reasons. Primarily, it's because, one of the reasons, the reason why we have traveled so much, and I know everyone's getting tired of hearing about the Mother Earth News Fair, but we agreed to go to 6 cities. It was a lot of traveling for us this year, and we don't make any money from that, and we do book signing and we sell some books, but the books that we sell, we maybe make $1 a piece on them, and it's not that much. When we go to a Mother Earth News Fair, we might sell enough books to buy Mrs. W and I a dinner. It's not about that. There's no money in books like that. Well, the reason why we do it is to get out and get an opportunity to meet everyone and all the subscribers. It's for you guys, and it's for ourselves. The thing that is so helpful for me, or what I like the most about getting out there to meet everyone, is that it puts names and faces, it puts real lives and stories to all of those names and comments that I see on the computer screen. As I was telling so many of you that we met, that it can get really discouraging, all the negativity that comes through, and the death threats and the hate and all of these things, they stick with you. And I know people say, just ignore all of that, but it's not so simple. Wear my heart on my sleeve, and those things, affect me negatively. And the thing that helps that most is going out and meeting folks and meeting people that the channel, that they really like it, that has affected them in a positive way. And when I get back from that, both of us are exhausted. We're so tired, but we're so encouraged, and we just can't wait to get back and to do videos again. So the reason why we made that decision to go out there and to do that was an opportunity to meet all of you in as many cities as we could fly to. They're not able to have everyone out to our home anymore like we used to do for the open houses. It was a great burden on us, and we do really try to protect our privacy as much as possible, and having strangers in our home is it's challenging, and we're trying to do it all ourselves. It was just too much. It's easier for us, helps us to preserve the sanctity of our home, to go out and to meet you guys where you're at. So because of that, and all of the traveling, coupled with a major remodel of the house, I have worked really hard to try to keep the channel going and content that is interesting. And corners are cut, of course, because there just wasn't the time. I had so many things going on, but those things are winding down. I don't believe we're going to make such a heavy commitment as we did last year for travel. I'm not saying that we won't, but we are not going to try to do a little bit less. But what we want to get back to is how we started the channel, and remember the reason why we moved out here. Because it's never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that we were going to, the channel would have such success that we would be traveling and speaking and a book and all of these things. It never dawned on me. It was never in my goal. Our goal was to move out here and have a simple life, a quiet life. But what it's turned into is more of a I don't know what you call it. I don't know, maybe you call it a ministry. Maybe that's too strong of a word, or we've moved more into a role of teaching and trying to inspire people. And and the channel is going to change with that too. So, but I'll do my best to stick to our core and to not ever forget what got us what got us here, and that it's the simple things, the simple life, and videos like today that were the foundation and are the foundation of the channel. So I appreciate your patience, and I know that there was a lot of frustration and a lot of people didn't like the vlogging style, but it was just, we did everything that we could to continue. We've tried to put up a video almost every day for almost 7 years, 6 or 7 years, and it's hard. It's hard to do. I'm not complaining. It's a wonderful job, and I feel very blessed. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.